Primary camera woman actually took off on me to drive the kids to school, so I've got Rick here. Rick, what's your experience doing camera work?
Not much at all.
Yeah, Rick's actually a contractor who's doing renovations, but I try to do my best to pull him off the job. A couple of quick tips just about lettuce. All right, so Rick, come on down here. Tip number one, grow a lot of different kinds. Make the mistake of, Rick's got to take a phone call. Hold on one second. Rick, take the call.
Should I?
Okay, it's my wife calling. That's a call he has to take. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello?
Let's see how important this call is.
Let me check with him. I'm all set. I just had one.
These calls tend to be about things like, what should the trim be? Should it be a 1/4 inch thick or an 1/8 of an inch thick? And of course, this trim is going to be 8 feet in the air, and who's ever looking at it? So that's the kind of thing that gets in the way of an important discussion about growing organic vegetables. All right, I know a lot of you like to grow things by seed. I surely do. But, you know, for a lot of us, we don't have time to deal with it. And it also means like 6 weeks, 8 weeks of working and, making sure the moisture is just right and the soil is nice and gentle. Okay, yes, you could try growing by seed, but if you want to keep things super simple, go and get what are called starts. You know, these little packages of 9 plants. And I did that for this bed, and I mean, I spent basically $8 on this bed. And here's another tip. When you're harvesting, if you take the time, just 5 minutes, to harvest individual leaves, pulling them from the bottom, what you can do is you can have a plant yield for you and grow back more lettuce for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, even up to 5 or 6 weeks. Especially with a variety like green leaf or red leaf. Spinach, it's a little tougher. You could get 4 weeks out of spinach. As opposed to, pulling one of these actions. Pulling up the plant. There is a time to do this. So my tip to you is the minute you start to see little clusters of very small leaves and the stems start to go up high, that's the time to pull that plant out. It means the plant is bolting. It's going to seed. The lettuce is going to start to get bitter and too tough. So next tip is pull your plants the minute you see the stems start to go up. Right. Another important tip is to grow your lettuce in multiple locations, 3 or 4 different areas. So I've got romaine growing in one place. In this bed, I've got a bunch of stuff growing. In a bed over there, I got a bunch of stuff growing. Another tip, try to keep your lettuce in an area that's not going to get scorched by the sun. Even in spring, we had a couple of 90-degree days, and it killed a lot of plants. It created a lot of brown on a lot of the leaves. It really set things back for a week or two as far as growth. I also made the mistake of planting some things on those days. Very bad. Those plants died immediately. Last but not least is harvest regularly. Get out no less than every 2 days. Pull those leaves off so they don't get too large. It's nice to eat those baby greens. About it from the garden today in relation to the things you could do to make your lettuce garden better. Just to summarize real quick, grow your lettuce in some different locations. Start with starts. There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. Those expert gardeners who tell you got to use seed, it's okay. You can do starts. Grow a lot of different kinds of lettuce. Pick just individual leaves. The minute the plants start to show that big stem in the middle, pull those plants out, eat every little leaf you can get. Those plants are going to seed. They're not going to taste so great. If I missed anything, watch the video again, and you're good to go. All right, ciao for now.